welcome to the Virtual Y. We're going to provide you some trainer tips today. My name is Steve, and I am one of the healthy living coaches and trainers at the YMCA. So today I want to talk to you about the squat. The squat is one of our most critical movements. It is, in fact, the way that humans are designed to sit. So we'll go over a few points of performance. The first thing when you're going to squat is you want to pay attention to your stance. And for most of us, we want to line up with our heels at our shoulders. That's the starting point. And you may just decide to angle your toes out a little bit. They shouldn't be more than about 30 degrees, but if it's comfortable, you can angle them out. Over time, you might adjust your stance, but heels at shoulders is a starting point. The next thing to pay attention to is you always want to have a neutral spine. So that is to keep the normal curve to your spine throughout the squat. So when I set up here, we'll want to keep this natural curve as I go down to squat and distinguish that from flexing or rounding your back where you're hunching over, or from overextending. So if I go back and I bend my low back too much, that's extension. So we want to avoid that and brace through the core so that we can maintain that neutral spine throughout. So once you've set up and you've got your heels at your shoulders, you're going to brace, neutral spine. The first movement is not down. The first movement of a squat is actually hips back. So you are going to hips back and you're going to sit down in a chair behind you. So not here, hips back. When you go down, I'd like you to raise your hands and warm up to try to help you keep your chest up. You're always going to want your knees to follow your toes. So I will put some external pressure on my feet to keep my knees out here and not coming in like that where our joints are not stable. So the biggest points of performance: neutral spine, heels are shoulder width apart. First movement is butt back, knees out, and hopefully someday you're going to be able to squat below parallel. Those are big points of performance. If you'd like to learn more, come see us here at the YMCA, and we'd love to help you.